The Harper family, consisting of John, Sarah, and their young daughter Emily, moves into an old, charming house on a quiet street. The house, though beautiful, has an eerie aura about it. The family is excited about their new beginning, oblivious to the sinister history of their new home. As the family settles in on their first night, the house is quiet, almost too quiet. Emily asks for her nightlight to be left on, feeling uneasy in her new room. As she tries to sleep, she begins to hear faint whispers. At first, she thinks it's just her imagination, but the whispers become clearer, calling her name. Emily sits up, scared, but dismisses it as the wind. John and Sarah, busy with unpacking and settling into their new home, also begin to notice strange noises. John, while unpacking books in the living room, hears whispers calling his and Sarah's names. He dismisses it initially, thinking it's just the creaking of the old house. However, the whispers grow louder and more persistent over the following days. Concerned about the unusual occurrences, John visits the local library to research the history of their new home. He discovers old newspaper clippings about a family who lived in the house 50 years ago and mysteriously disappeared. The neighbors had reported strange noises coming from the house, but no one had dared to investigate further. John realizes that their new home is not as charming as it seemed. Back at the house, Sarah and Emily are alone when the whispers grow louder and more menacing. The walls begin to bleed, and the whispers turn into screams, demanding that they leave. Sarah, terrified, tries to escape with Emily, but the doors won't open. They are trapped inside the house. John rushes home to find Sarah and Emily huddled in the living room, paralyzed with fear. The whispers are deafening, and the house seems to be alive with a malevolent force. John knows they need to confront whatever is haunting the house to free themselves. John finds an old journal hidden in the attic. The journal reveals that the spirits trapped in the house are those of the family who disappeared. They were forced to keep a terrible secret, and their souls cannot rest until the truth is revealed. The Harpers realize they must uncover the secret to free the spirits and themselves. John, Sarah, and Emily search the house for clues. They find a hidden room in the basement, where the walls are covered in blood and old photographs of the previous family. The journal had mentioned a tragic incident that the family was forced to cover up. The Harpers realize that the previous family was murdered, and their spirits have been trapped in the house, seeking justice. With the truth unveiled, the Harpers perform a ritual to free the spirits. The whispers turn into cries of relief as the spirits are finally released from their torment. The house begins to calm, and the oppressive atmosphere lifts. The bleeding walls return to normal, and the Harpers can feel a sense of peace returning to the house. The Harpers, though shaken, decide to stay in the house. They know the spirits are at rest, and the house, once haunted, now feels like a true home. The family sits together, relieved that the ordeal is over, and the house is silent once more. But this time it's a peaceful silence. The Harper family learned that some secrets should never be kept, and by uncovering the truth, they freed not only the spirits of the past, but also ensured a peaceful future for themselves. Sometimes the only way to silence the whispers is to listen to what they have to say.